Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session of the Era of the Dragons, our D&D 5e actual play that we put on here on our channel, Lantern Light Adventures. My name is Mal, or Archangelic, and my pronouns are she, her, and I'm going to be the GM tonight. So let's introduce our players. Silver.
Hello, everyone. I am Silver_Bulette here on Twitch as well as on YouTube, and tonight I will be playing Fensiris Roxalar, who is a gem dragon-born rogue cleric. She, her pronouns for Fensiris, he, they pronouns for me.
Awesome. I had an order set, and then it completely left my head.
Me,
So,
Terra Soliloquy.
perfect. Go ahead, Levi.
Hello, I am Levi, and today I shall be playing Torsten Pinewalker, the half-elf armorer artificer. We both use they pronouns.
Tara.
Hello, I am Tara, and I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Merlin Hendrix, a black chromatic dragonborn wizard, whose pronouns are he, his.
And Jaden.
Hello, friends. My name is Soliloquy Jaden, and I use they, them pronouns. You can find me most places online as Fat Sapphic Bro. I'll be playing the tiefling barbarian named Grief. Grief uses he, they pronouns and also uses a combat wheelchair. I'm an ambulatory wheelchair user, IRL, and that's why I like to use it in game. Combat wheelchair is designed by Mark Thompson, who you can find on Twitter at the username Mustangs Art. All right, buckle in. I got so many announcements. So thank you for your patience over the last few weeks as we dealt with some technical issues. We are very excited to be back. Welcome back to our space here at Lantern Light Adventures. This is home to all of our TTRPG and related content on Twitch. All of our games are also uploaded to our Lantern Light Adventures YouTube channel. There's a link to our link tree in the chat, and you can click on that. It'll take you to all of our various social media pages so you can follow us everywhere we are. If you want to keep up to date on everything we're doing, feel free to also join our Discord, which is linked in the chat. If you want to play with us or GM for us, you can fill out the TTRPG actual play interest form, which is in the link tree, linked in the chat. And once you fill out that form, I'll email you back with our TTRPG consent form, and then we can match you with games from there. Thanks for joining us for Era of the Dragons, our D&D 5e actual play. We stream this game most Sundays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. PST. We typically take the last weekend of the month off to work on editing and producing more content for y'all, so we don't usually stream this game on the last Sunday of each month. As for where you can find us for the rest of the week, on most Mondays from 5 to 7 p.m. PST, Archangelic, our lovely producer Polygeist, and myself have been streaming our playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. If you'd like to play with us as a guest, reach out to me anytime. Otherwise, feel free to come hang out with us while we play. We've had an extended break over the last couple of months, but we should be back tomorrow. I guess we'll see. Every Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. PST, we stream an Empty Dream, our Girl by Moonlight game. We also record an audio cast after show where we go over advancement and debrief from the game. You can listen to this for free on our Patreon at patreon.com/lanternlightadventures. We will be doing after shows for our other games too, so tune in for that if you'd like. Also, all of these after shows will always be free, but we appreciate any support as it helps us continue to bring you awesome queer content. Starting this week, May 22nd, from 2 to 5 p.m. PST, we will be streaming The Old Stories, The Breathing Mountain. This is our brand new Old Gods of Appalachia actual play. As a warning, this will be a horror game, so please care for yourself as needed. And finally, in support of Palestine, there will be a donation link on our Twitch page to donate to Doctors Without Borders. We hope that you will donate whatever you're able as we remain in solidarity for a free Palestine. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you for those announcements. So let's get into this. Your quest to stop the dragon worshipping cult known as the Restoration has taken you from idyllic hamlets to the deepest parts of the planet, from the plains to the seas. You now find yourself, though, in the northern city of Iceport, a city built into the walls of a fjord. You are looking to go deeper into the northern reach to the to Winter's Keep. It's not a city, it's a keep. As you were told that their operations are leading to this is one of the stops in their operations, and you're trying to track down where they're taking all the gold and riches from across the realms. Um, you have sought out a guide in in a dwarf named Bear and his team of snowhounds. He told you to seek a boon from the local witch Sheila, which you did. You saw her, and she gave you totems of the god of death. You are now all set to make your way. Is there anything that y'all want to do before leaving this town?
We did not.
Okay.
Meet
think
all
so.
all the meet all the puppies that are going with us. Probably
Yeah.
introduce
Yeah.
myself to them,
Mhm.
Lots of scritches.
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Yes, he's going to, he has more. He seems to breed them, so he has many of like different ages, but he has a team of 4 that he's loading up a very large sled. And these are, the snowhounds are basically like Great Pyrenees dogs, but they're the size of dire wolves. Like these are massive uh um dogs.
Puppies.
Um so I didn't give them names, but he definitely has names for them, but they're all in dwarfish. Actually, we do have someone who speaks dwarfish. So um but yeah, so he's loading them up. Yeah, y'all are um they're getting like playful because they're getting ready to be like bridled up and put on the sled. So they're getting like ready to run. As it is the twilight here. At this time of year, the nights are starting to get very long. And um so it's, it's still early morning, but it's like pitch black out right now. And getting everything set up by firelight, lanterns. Um, Bear is loading up anything, and he's once he's done loading up, you're ready to head out before first light.
Fantastic.
Um, should we? And I'm going to say this to the group in their heads, but should we prepare Bear for the worst just in case we are recognized by someone?
Not a bad idea.
Are there any scenarios that you're thinking about that we could run into?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like we've made some serious enemies over the last uh oh gosh, how long has this been? 2 months, 3 months? One loses track of time when trying to stop wars, I guess.
Yeah, it feels like it's been
Hey,
a while.
yeah. Uh, but oh goodness. Oh, let me think here. You've turned into a bear twice, so I guess it's been at least 2.5 months.
Oh yeah, that's a great way to keep track.
But anyway, yeah, I imagine like consider how fast we ended up in a fight at the boat. All we were supposed to be doing was just looking around and trying to get information, and we immediately ended up in a fight. These people are quick to anger. It seems, at least many members of this organization are quick to anger. So,
Can't
uh,
imagine why.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. What you have in mind? Just tell him to keep an eye out.
I mean, beyond anything else, he is our guide. So maybe just telling him like the second he sees a sign of trouble to uh head for hiding, head for safety
Hmm.
nearby.
Yeah.
We'll handle it, and we
Is
appreciate his guideship.
is he used to transporting adventurers? Because I imagine we're not the only people who get into trouble.
Fair enough. But I mean, like I guess beyond anything else, I would like to reassure him that as adventurers, we have his back, and we don't expect him to join in the battle.
Yeah.
Because there might be some adventurers that he's used to of them being like, "Why aren't you pulling your weight?"
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I guess let's give him a heads up.
Okay. Uh. Okay. Uh. Hey, Bear. Um. Uh. We we appreciate your guideship. Thank you for going on this journey with us. You could probably tell we're adventurers. We get into scraps sometimes, and I just want to be the first to say, we do not expect you to pick up arms in defense of us. We expect you to keep your own life safe as well as the lives of your dogs. So if you see a battle break out, find the nearest good hiding spot, and we will take care of the situation. Yeah.
Mhm. Uh, I don't mean to be crass, but should anything come up, the my livelihood is in these dogs and they come first. However, he kind of looks around and there's no one else here, but he looks around anyway. And he says, I've already been given word about you and what you're up to, and I had hoped that you would reach me. I'm more than happy to do this. Of course, like I still need to make a living, so but our eyes on the horizon and our hands are on the reins.
All right. Well, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, like, absolutely take care of the dogs. Dogs are the greatest creatures ever.
Absolutely wonderful, pure hearted.
Except except for maybe elephants. Have you ever met an elephant? They're amazing. I
I've
met one up in
never
the mountains once. It
A
was a
what?
fantastic. But I mean, like, apart from elephants, dogs, greatest animals.
an elephant.
Oh, you've never met an elephant? Oh, they're amazing. They tower over you, and I'm pretty sure they think that you're their pet when you meet them. It's a pretty amazing thing.
See, this is why I like dogs. They know what the order is at all times. Will not imagine a massive beast thinking I'm its pet. It's sounds like a little bit of a dragon behavior.
Actually, yeah, a little bit. But they're very, well, I will say they're very nice. This particular elephant was very, very nice to me. Um, even tried to share its food with me. I don't eat uh whatever grass that was, but it was very nice of it.
It tried to feed you like a baby.
It put it out there for me to take. It like was like just offering it to me. Uh yeah. It took it's got a very long nose. It grabbed the food with its nose and just kind of held it in front of me. It was very
I,
sweet.
I'm sorry, you said it grabbed the food with its nose.
Yeah, it's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, they have a very, very long uh nose. Uh Basically their entire nose is like a snake, if you can picture that.
And the very end of it kind of works like a claw.
You have to like you're tugging my beard, right?
No, I've read about these. I swear.
That can't be real. I've seen a lot of things.
I'll see if I can use some artistry to like draw one up for you later so you can get a better image. They're amazing creatures.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm imagining some sort of creature with a snake on its face. No, that doesn't.
Yeah, I might have not done it that justice. I apologize.
No, I'm sure it's not your fault. Uh, you know, sometimes there are things beyond our comprehension, and that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, fair. At any rate, I just wanted you to know that we don't expect you to put your life in danger for us. That like we're not going to yell at you for seeking cover. We want you to seek cover if something comes up.
I'll protect you from the elements. You protect me from everything else. Sound like a good exchange?
Sounds good.
Have you ever had to bite one of your dogs on the ear? You know, so they know who's in charge?
There's a little bit of a height difference, but sometimes if I can climb up there, I do. When we're wrestling, oh, he looks a little embarrassed. He actually told you that. No, we sometimes it
Cool.
happens.
I've heard interesting stories.
It's usually the lanky ones, the young pups.
That makes sense. They get a little too confident.
Yeah, they start off as like little balls of floof, and then they get really long all of a sudden, and then they think they're rulers of their whole domain.
For sure, for sure.
But these are my best four.
Fantastic. They seem great.
And like tails just wagging. They see this sled being loaded up.
They are ready for their job.
Yep. There's Fluffy and Floofy. They're brothers. They're from the same litter. There's Mr. Scruffy. He's the oldest. And then there's Dave.
Dave?
Dave. You always need a little bit of wild card. It gives the whole team that extra push. Dave's
Okay,
a
I can
wild
see that.
card.
Of course.
Never know what he's gonna do.
Yes, four variations of Floofy and the famous Dwarven Barbarian.
Dave. Controversial figure.
And then
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
all the time he's talking to you, he's actually handing you things to load onto the cart. He hasn't stopped. And it's just like pelts, tents, and things like that. Packages of jerky, basically, like large containers of dried meat.
Awesome. Yeah. Obviously will help.
Definitely.
I more than likely won't be accompanying you into Winter's Keep. As you know, you said your mission is a little bit of a sensitive nature, but you know of ways to get in touch with certain people. Please reach out. I can maybe travel your way if you are in danger.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Well, let's get underway. We don't have much daylight, so
Absolutely.
so you get loaded up on this sled. It's like 10 feet across. It's the size of an SUV, basically. Like, but it's got four massive dogs pulling it, and he gets on it, and he has these reins, and everything's loaded up. You're all loaded in the back, and he cracks the reins, and it starts off slowly at first, but they just keep building speed. And like when you think it can't get any faster, they like take it up another notch, and eventually you're just sliding across these snowy fields. at a pace that you haven't moved across land before.
I imagine we've kind of stowed the chair, right? That like I'm like out of the chair.
Yeah, it
Okay.
wouldn't be good to like do what you normally
Fold it
do with
up
the
and
cart and
stuff.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So yeah, it's stowed in there with the rest of the cargo.
I'm highly resisting the urge to go wee because I don't want to look, silly.
Yeah, so you travel, and I believe I said it was going to be, I don't remember how long I said it was going to be.
If you said, I certainly did not write it down.
I want to say a week, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, that's usually what I give you when I like it's far away and let me see. Yeah, a week sounds good. So as you travel, I would like somebody to roll a d20 for me.
Any somebody, huh?
Not
Yeah,
everybody
just
all at
anyone.
once.
All right. I mean, hey,
I do not have a
let's
physical
go.
polyhedron.
How's an 8 suit you?
An 8. Okay. Okay. Um,
No modifiers, right? I think that was just a straight up D20, right?
it's just a straight d20.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Yep. 8 it is.
so you are traveling along this first day, and the wind begins to pick up, and then you see snow on the wind, and then it just becomes this whole whiteout situation. The all the sounds soften, you just hear the wind. Bear Key like wraps himself up but continues to barrel forward. He says he'll turn to you and says, "The weather's unpredictable out here. I'm sorry, just keep bundled, keep warm. We'll stop when it's time to camp. We can't lose any time."
Why wasn't I born a silver dragonborn? Why wasn't I born a silver dragonborn? Oy. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Bear's wrapped up, beard is still out. Like and it's just like gathering snow and stuff.
Amazing.
And so he continues on. I need you all to make constitution saving throws.
Oy. How about that?
Oh,
How about not that
baby.
one? Ow. I definitely just got some exhaustion there for sure.
17.
4. Oh, sorry.
All right, 17 and a 4, you said?
4.
22.
22. Okay.
18.
18. Okay.
Hey.
Fen, it is too cold. You're not a cold dragon.
Nope.
You're gonna take one level of exhaustion. We
Okay,
do a little bit of a variation. It's just -1 on everything. So -1 on your d20 rolls. For
okay.
per level of exhaustion. It's still 6 points of exhaustion and you die. Just FYI.
Gotcha. Ugh.
So, but eventually, like, it starts to, I mean, it's hard to tell whether it's day or night, but you keep traveling for several hours, and eventually the storm does let up, but the terrain is vastly different now. Powdered snow just covers the entire landscape. But you get to stop and camp for the night. So you get to take a long rest. So that level of exhaustion's not really hugely important, but because you'll get to rest it off. But
Okay. Uh, 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 warm thoughts. Warm thoughts.
you yeah, you build a fire. Um he will use the snow to kind of rehydrate some of this meat and cook it into like some sort of soup or stew. Um and you have a nice little meal here.
Uh,
But you continue. Yeah. Is there anything I want to do with this time? Anything you're working on or anything like that?
Merlin takes his staff and places it on the floor to artistically etch things into its sides.
Amazing.
I will probably do some stretching and such. The cold makes pain worse, so um, I will be over here trying to not feel like death.
Fair enough. And it is rough out here. In fact, even kind of finding a spot to like stretch out is hard because like everything like snow comes up to your knees in places. So and it's hard to tell where like, it's kind of flat here, but the terrain underneath it not as flat. So
Go on an adventure, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
you were just trying to live your life as a alchemist apprentice, and a dragon had to come through. So
Thing was good until the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah.
yep.
Speaking of alchemy, Torsten's like kind of rifling through his pack, see if anything can be used as a sealant to uh like cover gaps in the armor, just in case any moisture winds up getting through.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an alchemy tools check. I'll say it's
Alrighty.
intelligence based.
Sounds like a plan. Am I proficient? I am not. So just a flat intelligence. Hmm, 23.
A 23. Okay. Um, yeah, I say that, you find something to like kind of like seal up the gaps in your armor. I'll say that if any like extreme weather comes through, you get advantage on that constitution saving throw.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. So you head off in the morning. I'm gonna need another D20 roll.
I'll let somebody else do that.
All right, I can give it a shot. Oh, gosh. That's a 5.
A 5. Okay.
I don't know what's good or bad here.
It is hard to say. Um a 5. Okay. So with a 5, actually the next 2 days seem to be totally fine. You the kind of it kind of feels like lowlands even though it's not. There are these massive like kind of I mean these fjords come in for miles and then it starts giving way to more mountainous region and you're starting to get up into these like kind of deeper valleys and things like that. The terrain starts giving way from these kind of plains into more like um groups of pine trees. You're starting to see that kind of like alpine climate come in. And on the third day, you're traveling through, um, and all 4 dogs just stop and they start smelling. And um initially like Bear seems a little confused and then he says, and then see can places in the snow. Give me perception checks.
Oh.
10 for me.
Perception is 18.
11.
What did Merlin get?
14.
14. Okay. I'll say that Fen, you see that the snow that is kind of packed here, you see places where it starts to deform, and then a large space starts to deform. And then you see it kind of start melting into itself as antennas kind of poke up
Uh,
out of the snow.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull us
I-
over to our map here.
Fair. Yeah, it was this the second I start seeing antenna is immediately going, not shouting it out, but going into everybody's heads, including the snowhounds if I could reach them. Hey, snow creature, look at the antenna. 3 o'clock or wherever it's at.
And yeah, you
What's
see
a
it.
clock?
Oh, you know how they take stones and they put them in a we don't have time for this right now.
As a head just like emerges out of the snow behind. It's like this thing like
Look at these
bear
big
starts
puppies.
they start barking loudly at it, and like bear is trying to pull them back and calm them down. He's like, we gotta he's like, I don't think we can outrun that thing. So let's get initiative from everyone.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
8. I got an 8.
Okay, Merlin got an 8.
That's a 22 for Fen.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
I rolled a 17, which is the same number I rolled on the last roll. Just I don't know what's going on here.
Interesting. Got a 15.
15 for Torsten. What? Okay. And grief.
Yeah, 20 for 21.
Oh, nice.
What a place for a crit.
So do you want to go before or after Fen?
I'll go before her.
Okay. I'd say the nat 20 gives you the option to just go first if you want. Like
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'd rather aggro something on behalf of the team.
all right. It does not go first, but you can tell it is like sniffing the air, and it seems very interested in the 4 massive pieces of meat in front of it. So it is your turn, grief.
All right, so bonus action rage. That's a 20. No,
20. Okay.
for magic table.
I'm sorry. I'm having a slight technical difficulty.
Oh,
It's
no
going to
problem.
refresh the map.
Okay.
So give me just one moment.
Sure.
Sorry, everyone. They changed the way my whole like stream deck works with the VTT, and I forgot to turn on the module for this map. So
That's all right. I just accidentally placed the thing on top of myself. I was just trying to measure. Said it was a measurement tool. It lied.
okay, there we go. Now it's working.
Okay. Zoom in. Okay, so 20 for the magic table.
Oh, 20. All right. Forgot about that. On a 20, a bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next
It
turn.
is not 30 feet. It is 40 something. Yeah.
Okay. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. So
Okay, but I can't do it on this turn because my bonus action was raging.
correct.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move up to it now anyway. Maybe I should have moved first and then raged. Oh well. We'll
Yeah.
note that for the future. Let's try to hit it now. Non-nat 26.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
$15.
15 damage. Okay. You're gonna take so you have an axe or you have a great sword. So
I have
your
a great sword.
your sword comes down and slashes, and the blood from this thing sprays onto you, and you feel a burning sensation. You're gonna take some damage from its heated body. You're gonna take 15 fire damage.
Oof.
So that's your first attack. You still have a second attack.
All right. That's too high of a number to do in my head. Okay. Yep. Second attack. That's a 17 on the die plus 8.
17. Well, yeah, the 17 will hit. So
Cool. Another 13 damage.
okay. And creature. You're gonna take another 3d6 fire damage. 9 fire damage. As both these slashes are now just oozing this heated liquid.
Fantastic.
Anything else for you, Grief?
I think I will just yell out to the group. It's blood burns. And I can't move anymore, so I'll just hang out here in the warmth. I guess it's not cold. That's a silver lining.
Taking snow and putting it on your burns. Fen, it is your turn.
Okay. Blood burns. Got it. Oh gosh. Fenn's gonna run for these trees of this big tree, I guess, over here. Run and gun. She's gonna toss one of her mind daggers at. Okay, Grief is north of it, so she's kind of aiming for the south of it so that she doesn't burn Grief,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. This thing is also now rearing up like 10 feet into the air. Like it is a long worm.
Gotcha. Do I get, because it has not attacked me yet, I get advantage on this, or is it just I would get sneak attack because
You
I don't
get sneak
remember how that
attack from
works.
Grief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, dice. Let's do something useful. Nope, that's not anything. I probably missed. Just out of curiosity, does a 13 do it?
A 13 does not do it.
Dang.
It is still like these chitinous plates on its body, and you just like
Yep.
it kind of deflects off of one of them.
Okay. Well, I missed anyways. Fen is going to continue her route and do a little bonus action hiding over here behind the tree.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Let me use the same die, see if it does any better. Oh, that's cocked. That's not fair. It was a 15 too. Oh, come on.
You gotta honor the cock.
Yes, as I've heard as such.
Honor
Stealth. Thankfully, my stealth is so high because that's a 15, which
15.
was the
Okay.
original roll, anyways. But but it was a 4 on the die.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah, it's gonna do it.
Okay. It is the Remoraz's turn. All right. What does it do? It does a heckin' bite. It now like it still looks like kind of like the antennas are kind of just like moving through the air, and like, but it kind of notices you, Grief, and it's going to try and bite at you because you're there.
Yeah, of course.
That is a 30 to hit.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Okay.
Who would that
You,
not hit?
I'm just reading the numbers here. So that
I
is
just want to play the character that it takes 30 to hit.
I'm guessing some sort of deity, maybe.
that is 48 piercing damage, which you reduced to 24, and 9 fire damage.
Wow, this thing's gonna really. What was the second one? The fire damage?
9. And it
And I'm at 6.
Ooh.
I started at 63, just so everyone knows.
Huh?
You are grappled and restrained in the mouth of this creature.
Oh, fun.
Jeez. Ah, jeez.
Guys, I don't think I'm getting out of this.
Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm reading that right. Yeah. So if the target is a creature, it is grappled. Until this grappled ends, the target is restrained, and the Remoraz can't bite another target. So
Well, that's something.
that's its turn. So Torsten, it is your turn.
So the main way I could be helpful requires me to be able to touch Grief. 5, 10, 15. Okay. It's white on white and it doesn't let me zoom in. That okay, 45. That's a problem for me.
35.
Oh, 35.
It's 35 to reach Grief for you, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fine. I'm okay with that.
Oh, if you are, then let's see. Grief was more of a what's more of a problem? I think the hit points are. I assume you would rather be healed than not get help with the grapple. So
Yeah, probably. I'm at 6, so.
yeah, just going to
But I also don't know if pumping HP into me is going to be super helpful because I feel like if I'm already in its mouth, it's just gonna chomp.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just like we're a little. I got myself in a situation. This is a predicament.
Yep. I'm going to you have a pretty decent chance to get out of this, so I'm just going to hit you with a cure wounds real quick. Just kind of like leap up, get the syringe into you, then like narratively just kind of leap down onto the ground here. Then see. You get 8 hit points, and Torsen will use his defensive field to get some temp HP.
Okay. All right. Anything is for you, Torsten?
That is all I got.
All right. Merlin.
yes. Merlin would like to cast life transference to save Stiliqui.
Okay. So you're going to take some damage and transfer that to Grief.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Damn it. Life transference damage is 27.
Okay.
And so
Let's
I
see.
take half of that, I believe. So twice necrotic. Okay. Yeah, I take half of that damage.
You said 27?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's what? Why can't I remember numbers? What is math, guys? Um,
What is math?
13.5.
so
That's
it's
13.
13. Yeah.
Okay.
And so it sounds, and it's looking at the spell, it says another creature you can say takes twice that amount, heals that twice that amount. So grief is going to heal for 26.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right, that's Merlin's action. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, nope.
Okay. Grief, it is your turn.
Okay. Like I feel like I don't feel like we can run from this. Okay. I'm just gonna try. See how much damage we can do. It's a 19 on the die.
Oh, you're attacking it? Okay. You are under the restrained conditions.
Oh yeah, I have to do the whole thing. So what do I have to do to be unrestrained?
You will need to make an athletics check.
Athletics. That is only a 10.
That is not enough to escape its grasp.
So I am stuck here. Cool. Can I hit it while I'm stuck here?
I believe trying to break a grapple is your action.
Okay, then that's what I got. There's
Okay.
nothing I really can do if I'm grappled.
Yeah. The condition ends. Yeah. So, cool. That brings us to Fenn's turn.
Yeah. I mean, with everything else that's happening, I imagine that that the Rimmeraz's eyes aren't on me conceptually.
Well, and you're hidden, so
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it can't see you, and you can see its antennas are actually just like touching grief, like it's smelling grief, trying to size it up.
Gotcha. Yep. Dagger. Gonna throw a dagger at it. Try to again aiming. Actually, sorry, I should specifically tell you I'm gonna come. Whoop. Wait, can I move the map? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm coming around to the north side of the tree here, essentially, and
Okay.
aiming for that side of grief to make sure I'm not getting any splash damage on grief, given how
Okay.
painful that looked. But yeah, tossing a mind dagger at it. Because I'm coming out of hiding, it should be with advantage, I think.
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, you get advantage.
Yeah, 16 and a 15. So the math there is 24. Yes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Sweet. Let's do some damage. D6, D6, D6. I don't have enough D6s for this. Hold on. Math times. Ow.
If you're
That
gonna
was
play a
4.
rogue, you just need handfuls. It's like rogue
I
and
know.
wizard need handfuls of d6s.
9. And then 2 more. Right. Dang it. All right. That's 11. Another 5. That's 16. 16 added to 21 damage.
21 damage. Okay.
And yeah, oh, is that a touch spell? Please tell me that's not a touch spell. Bonus action. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to I'll use my bonus action rather than hiding again. I'm going to reach out to the mind of Grief and take away some of his pain with a healing word. I'm just gonna roll that. Ooh, good. That would be 5 extra health for you, Grief.
Awesome. Thank you.
And then, even though I can't use a bonus action hide, back around the tree a little bit.
At least get you some cover from it for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. Excellent. Let's do. Now it's the Remoraz's turn. Let's see. Okay. It is going to make a bite attack against you. Grief. 24 to hit, I imagine hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Gosh.
So you are going to take the damage from this. So that is 40 piercing reduced to 20.
Ouch.
And 9 fire damage. And you are swallowed. It does, it like kind of like lifts its head back and does like one more bite on you and then like just pulls you in, and you are now blinded, restrained. You have total cover from anything outside the Remoraz, and you're going to start taking acid damage at the beginning of each of your turns.
Great. I'm at 16 HP.
So
Yeah.
but in some good news, you're not grappled.
Yay.
And as you are swallowed.
Oh my god, it makes it so I can't see things.
Mhm.
It's like everything's like the VTT for me, everything's like a weird shade of gray. Because I've been swallowed.
Yep.
This is not my kink.
So Grief has been swallowed by the Remoraz. You are all fighting it as hard as you can. And as that happens, we are going to go ahead and take our break. So we'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll see what's going to happen. See y'all soon.
Make sure you hydrate.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Our heroes are very much in peril, so we'll start with them. The Remoraz has swallowed Grief. Grief is inside of it. Torsten, it is your turn.
Looking at this thing, is there any way that I can basically get it to get Grief out of there? If I can just make it vom.
Yeah, I would say give me a nature check, or nature check.
Nature. How's it 14?
14. You imagine if you hit it hard enough, it might regurgitate Grief, but there's only really one way to find out.
Yep. Time to do some punching. I'm gonna smack it with my thunder gauntlets.
Okay.
Let's see here. I thought there it is. Okay. I don't think a 10 hits.
A 10 does not hit, no.
And attacking number 2. 27, which is more.
27 does hit.
Okay, and that's gonna be 11, 11 thunder damage.
Okay.
Wait, actually, that was a crit by the looks of it.
Oh,
Yeah, so but that's only enough damage for one. For just the single. Wait,
okay.
that's right. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's total damage.
Okay.
11 thunder.
Okay. It doesn't seem like that was hard enough to affect it, but yeah, it's
Okay.
a solid hit. So
Alrighty, that is my turn.
did you have to get into melee to use it, or is that arranged?
I do have to get into melee.
Okay, then you're gonna take some damage. So you're gonna take some fire damage from that.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay.
16 fire damage.
Ouch.
Mhm.
Let
Mhm.
me check to see, make sure that I don't have something that could react to that. No, I just gotta take it.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
That is all.
Okay. Merlin, it is your turn.
Yes. Merlin would like to move right here. And Merlin would like to execute Magic Missile upon the Rimraz.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
4th.
Ooh, okay.
Got a 4.
Well, magic missile just hits, so you can go ahead and just roll damage on
Right.
the magic missile.
Yeah, that is the damage.
Oh, wait.
It's a 1d4 plus 1.
It's 1d4 plus 1 for each dart.
Oh, snap.
So 4 for
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it should be 7 darts at level 4, I think.
Holy smokes. Okay.
Yeah, let me see.
I'm
Magic
gonna
missile.
write this down.
Yeah. It's a good spell. You owe 3 glowing darts at level 1. So and then an additional dart for each level, so it's 6. So it's going to be 64 plus 6 damage.
Holy shit. That's awesome. So at the first level, it is a 5. And at the second level, it is.
Wait, are you rolling 1 dart at a time right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you did 4, then 5. So that's
And
9.
then 4 for the
13.
second level, I think. Yeah.
Well, you're at dart number 3. So you still have 3 more darts.
Okay.
Just for future reference, on your sheet on D&D Beyond, if you scroll down to your 4th level spells, there should be a block by magic missile where you can just click it to roll all of it.
Oh, what the heck?
If you want to do that, I'll let you do it.
I do that and it's just 1d4 plus 1.
Really? Well, that's okay. So yeah, you have 3 more darts. So if you want to keep rolling in one at a time. So
Okay.
yeah. So that's 13 so far. So go ahead and roll your 4th dart.
We'll all be 80 by the time this is done. Let's see. And another 3. Okay. 12, 16, 19 damage.
19 damage total. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so that's your action. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. All right. Grief, it is your turn. You're going to take some damage at the start of your turn.
Cool.
You're going to take 25 acid damage.
I'm unsurprisingly down.
Okay. The little totem that you have, you can't see anything. You're blinded in here, but except for it is one point of light. This little figurine of a decayed reindeer just burns up. You do not fall to 0 HP. You are at 1 HP. You still have your turn.
Okay. What, if anything, can I do?
You are restrained, but I believe restrained just gives you disadvantage on your attacks.
Oh, I should have thought about this earlier. The rage bonus action.
Yes. I mean, you can do that now too.
Yeah, no, I'll do it now, but I mean, I should have done it earlier,
Okay.
because it could have damaged it. But I'm inside of it, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Basically there you have disadvantage on your attacks between being blinded and restrained, so it's just normal disadvantage.
Right, but you don't roll for this because it's the
Oh, you just roll damage. It just
okay.
hits what you want it to.
Cool. Do you know what the damage is for that?
It's 1d6 radiant.
Okay. So that's 6.
Okay.
And so I can attack like regular, I just have to roll a disadvantage, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
17.
17 hits.
Okay, great. So 15 damage.
Okay.
15 to hit. You're muted.
I'll say on the inside of that creature that hits.
Okay, cool.
Only 2. That's only 2 under its AC, so that's
It's
fine.
much softer in here.
Yeah.
We should all get in there. Let's go.
Oh god, this is turning into a different kind of show. 12 damage on that.
12 damage. Okay. You've done enough
Trying
damage
to cut my way out of this.
on the inside of this. You feel like its stomach start to like spasm. It failed its constitution save. You are ejected from its mouth. Let me move it out of the way. So I can
Fantastic.
grab you. I'm gonna put you over here. Back.
Oh.
Let's see. You are no longer restrained or blinded, but you are prone.
Yeah, that feels right.
But it's still your turn. So you still have movement if you want.
Okay, so I'll use half my movement to get up. If I try to move away from it though, is
Yeah,
it an opportunity attack?
Yeah, it's possible.
Wait, how far was he spit out? Not that you didn't. He wasn't projectile then.
Yeah, apparently not.
Let me
okay.
see. Let me check. In a space within 10 feet. I'll say for the sake of you being almost dead. Like it just spits you out 10 feet away.
Thanks,
So,
GM.
yeah, you're welcome.
I'm trying. It's fine. I roll death saves a lot. It's okay. My name is Grief. It's fine. Then I will use half my movement to stand up and the other half to move away.
That's right. Hide
Okay.
behind the dogs. Oh, wait a minute.
Right.
So you are at 1 hit point, hiding behind the massive hounds here. Fencerus, it is your turn.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Probably should have done this a while ago, but reaching into my gray bag of tricks and going, hey, yep, and tossing them into the fray. Whatever creature
So-
comes out.
Come on, elk.
Weasel.
Come on, elk.
Oh, giant rat.
Oh, nice.
Very close to weasel.
Where do you want to put it?
Well, I can throw it 20 feet, so I'm throwing it 20 feet closer to the Remoraz from where I'm at. And I can either hide as a bonus action or I can order the giant rat. I'd want Torsten to not get attacked on this next move, so I'm going to tell the giant rat to do a thing. Specifically, I'm going to say, hey, Squeaky, go bite that thing. It insulted you. Go bite it. Go.
It looks at it, it looks at you, and it's like, it runs across the snow and bites this thing. Okay. I think the giant rat has a +4 to hit. So
Rat has advantage on an attack roll against a creature. Pack tactics.
pack tactics.
Beautiful.
Rat pack tactics.
Maybe small, but it is mighty. +4 to hit. Okay, let's see how this goes. That's that number. That's a 13. So that is an unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay.
Not gonna be a whole lot of damage. I'm assuming the unnatural 20 hits, but
It does. It hits.
okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that was 3 damage.
Okay. I mean, damage is damage. And it's gonna get some fire damage in response.
Yeah.
8 fire damage.
Sizzle, sizzle, crack, pop. Gone.
You know, it was worth it in case an elk came out, but you know.
Yeah. Some days elks, some days weasels.
Never weasels. We still haven't got weasels.
Have we not? Oh, okay.
We've not. I was going back over everything. I'm like, we've never had a weasel. We've had almost everything else.
Intriguing. Well, Fen's behind the tree, like, yeah, go get him. Yeah. Oh. Hide again.
Oh no, my son. Father, help.
I've abandoned my boy. I've abandoned my boy.
All right, it's the Remoraz's turn, I guess.
Yippee!
It's gonna bite the thing closest to it. So, let's see. Yep. Okay. Bite. Oh, that's only a 13 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay, that's exceptionally bad. That means it rolled a 2 on the die.
Ooh. Ooh, wowie.
Yeah.
It would have had to roll a 1 to miss the giant rat. It sounds like.
That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, it's just a rat. This is what level 1 adventurers kill. Like, all right. That's its turn. Torsten, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I would like this thing to not be in biting distance of me. I will, however, take the opportunity attack to just one. Oh, wait, let me move myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll go 25 feet.
and it rolled a 2 again. So it missed on its opportunity attack.
Wow. I'm unstoppable. uh, I will use my action to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew upon this thing. I'll need to make a dexterity saving throw. Looking for a 15.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
All right. So let me just double check. Inspiration. Okay. So it's gonna take this damage at the start of its turn. Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah, it's now like a little I described this last battle, but a little bottle of acid is hooked into a nozzle and just spray it.
Okay. So it's like you just sprayed
Yeah,
acid all over this thing.
It's covered in acid.
Amazing. All right. Anything else for you, Torsten?
That is all for now.
All right. I'll think of names. Merlin. Merlin, it's your turn.
Yes. Merlin would like to cast Phantasmal Killer.
Ooh. Okay. What does what does it need to do?
So you tap into the nightmares of a creature you can see within range and create an illusory manifestation of its deepest fears visible only to that creature. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes frightened for the duration. And at the end of the target's turn before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage. On a successful save, the spell ends.
All right. And you said this is a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 14. What is your wisdom saving?
Oh,
what is your spell save
14.
DC? Oh my god.
14.
That's so annoying. I'm so sorry. It is unfazed. Its antennas have not stopped moving. No,
Shit.
like nothing's in this thing's brain.
Merlin drops to his knees and stretches his arms out towards the heavens and screams, "No!"
Bear just kind of like gently pats you. Since he's right there, he is like in the sled, like just like kind of cowering. All right. Anything else for you, Merlin?
No.
All right, Grief, it is your turn.
I'd like to pop a healing potion. What is a regular potion of healing? Is
2d4 plus 2?
D4 plus 2. That's what I think it was. Wasn't sure. Now I'm up to a whopping 8 hit points. Woohoo. Is my magic table effect still up?
Yes, it is. You're still raging.
Okay, cool. Then I want to do that. Excuse me.
All right, roll 1d6.
That's 4.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna sit on the floor. I'm not doing great and I can't get that close to it without the fucking shit up. So I'm gonna hang out right here.
Do you have hand axes or something to throw?
Oh, that's a good call. I forget about ranged weapons. That's a thing I can do. Yes, I do. I've got hand axes and a javelin. So I will throw hand axe first. Let's see how that goes. Although are we doing, how are you doing a healing potion though? Is that not my action?
Oh,
Because my bonus action is my wild magic table.
I forget which groups we've done the alternate rule, but I do like the rule that if you roll, you can do it as a bonus action. But
but I can't do 2 bonus actions.
Right.
So I think my action has to be taking the potion.
Then you can take the max. I don't know. Remember what you rolled though.
Oh, you want me to do my rules or our edited rules? I don't know if we do that in this game, but that's fine. So it's 2d4 plus 2, so it would be 10.
10. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just establish that now. If you want to spend your full action to quaff a potion, you get the max. If you spend your bonus action, you roll. So it gives y'all more action economy to do what you want to do.
All right, so then I'm at 11, which is great. And then that's my action, bonus action. I don't want to move, so.
Okay. Fen, it is your turn.
Just so. Nothing is near this creature. None of us. Closest thing is a snowhound. Don't like that. Yeah, I gotta reach into that bag of tricks and take another shot at this. Upsie daisy. Throwing it another 20 feet closer to it. Come on. Not the weasel, not the giant rat. Come on. Yes, it's a giant elk.
Yes.
Giant elk.
Woo!
So this would be 20. So it can be right here. Doop.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm going to give the giant elk the instruction to move, get between the Remoraz and the wolves, and then headbutt that sucker.
Okay. Yeah, it can get right there. We'll put it there. Yeah, go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. Okay. That's a 14 plus numbers. I haven't pulled up the giant elk yet. Hold on. Working on it.
And yeah, it has
Giant.
a +6 to hit. So that's gonna hit.
Okay. 20 hit to hit.
Yeah. It has a ram attack and hooves attack.
Ooh.
Oh, the hooves attack only works on a prone creature. So
Yeah.
okay.
This is just straight up ram attack, I guess.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus 4. That's a 4. That's a 2, so that's 6. So 10. 10
Nice.
bludgeoning damage.
Yep. In response, it's gonna get some fire damage.
Yeah.
8 fire damage.
Uh-huh. He's still standing. Good news. So 30, he's at 34 health.
Okay.
Good
That's
to know.
not bad. That's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
Yeah,
Anything else
exactly.
for you?
No, yes, I'm gonna slide a little further around the corner here. Because I can't use my hide action because I used that on instructions. Oopsie.
Oh, grief, just so you know, because you're probably not going to take damage this round, and also you didn't attack, your rage will end. So yeah. Remoraz's turn. You're just giving it big tasty morsels to munch on.
It's
So
full of empty calories. You don't want it.
so it's gonna try and bite the giant elk. Let me actually just make sure. It can't swallow this elk though. Look. Excellent. So that's a 27 to hit.
Oh,
So,
absolutely does. Yes.
all right, let's roll some damage. That is 53 damage total.
Oh, geez. Yep. He sadly poofs.
That's gonna make this Remoraz very angry.
Rhydorn, yeah.
but it's another round where it didn't eat it didn't eat the dogs. So
Yeah. One more round without eating wolves.
it's going to inch itself closer though to these things. Torsten, it is your turn.
Alrighty, I guess it's time. Oh, I totally forgot. At the beginning of the Miraz's turn, it takes 2d4 acid damage from Caustic Brew.
Oh, okay.
So it has 4 more damage.
Okay.
Then actually yeah, no. What I gotta do is let's see. Okay, I think I can't quite do what I want to. So what will have to happen is okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can replace my attacks with just a shove, yes?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm going to try and push this thing away. I believe this is just a strength check.
Yeah, it'll be a contested strength check. So yeah.
In which case, actually, you can move through a friendly creature's space, right?
Yes, you can.
Wait, actually, no. That would getting here wouldn't be necessarily be better for me, but I'll still do so anyway. So 30, and then yeah, I will make those strength checks then. Let's see. That is a 19.
Okay. And strength. Oh, it only rolled a
All right.
14.
Right. And then
So
could I theoretically enter the space that is left to shove it again?
okay. So yeah, you can.
Hell yes.
All right, give me another athletics check.
It's gotta be a 4.
I got a 16 that time.
Yeah. So that works. It's further from the dog, so that's all I needed.
Yep.
Bonus action, defensive field once more, and that is my turn.
Okay. Merlin, it is your turn.
Yes, yes. Hmm. What is this? What is Grief's current state? Is Grief okay?
I am currently at 11 hit points.
Oh. Merlin would like to cast Life Transference again for Grief.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. So Grief gets healed 22 and I take 11 damage.
Thank you, friend.
Yes. And that will be my turn.
Sweet. Grief, it is your turn.
All right. I will bonus action rage. That's a 20 again.
All right. Oh, I totally forgot when you hit it with the beam, it's blinded.
Oh,
It needs to make a constitution saving throw though. Okay, so I've been doing it all wrong anyway. That's fine.
okay. Well, that's 4 damage from that beam.
Okay, let me roll the con save.
Mm-hmm.
11. I don't know what your rage
Oh,
DC is. It's your
sorry.
constitution plus 8 plus your proficiency. So constitution plus 11.
The like big constitution number or the
The little one, the modifier.
the +2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 2 on the
Okay.
constitution. Plus you said 11.
Yeah, so that's a 13 DC. Okay, so it's going to take this damage and be blinded. So
Okay. So many rules to keep track of.
oh, it has tremor sense. So being blinded's not as big of a deal.
Okay. All right. Am I good to continue or?
You're good to continue.
All right. So I'm going to throw my other hand axe. That is 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay. And I'll go
Oh,
ahead.
wait,
What?
I'm sorry. Let me double check what attack rolls against the creature have advantage because it's blinded.
Oh, right. That's better. That's a 16 on the die plus 8.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
So that's 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I've got a javelin. I'll throw that as my second attack. That's not going to hit. That's only 10. No, sorry. It's advantage, not disadvantage. Other way around. Sorry. 14 on the die plus 8.
That'll hit.
Ooh.
That is 6.
Okay. Excellent. Anything else for you?
Yeah. Am I muted? No. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna move up to here.
Okay. Excellent. Then it is your turn.
All right. Well, this thing is making my little creatures go poof real quick. So Fan is gonna run back around the corner here. And this dagger time. Throw one of my mind daggers at the back of its head. See if this works. And you said advantage because it's blinded?
Correct.
Okay. 18 or... Nope. Okay, 18.
18 hits.
Sweet. Sweet damage. Okay, so it's... That's 9. Ooh, another 6. So that's, I can math. 15. Threes. It's 21, 20, 26 damage on that first dagger throw.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then following it up with another dagger throw, because why not? It's blind. It can't see me.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ah, so close. All right, the first roll was much better. That would be a 27 to hit on that second one.
That will hit.
Yeah, ooh, max damage for 9 damage on that second throw.
9 damage. Okay, it's still up, but it is quite bloody. Like the all the snow around it has like almost melted into this mushy like pool of water. But it is still trying to fight. It's now just angry at everything
Yeah.
going on.
Fair. Finn's just gonna back up 10 feet again, just against the tree.
Okay. All right, it's the Remoraz's turn, and it's gonna try and eat Torsten because you're there.
I am.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
That is going to be, you don't have any resistances or anything, do you?
None that apply.
Okay. Yeah, it is 47 damage total.
Okay. That's fine.
And you are grappled and restrained by it.
Owie. Okay.
Excellent. So that's its turn. Torsten, it's your turn.
Again, totally forgot that at the beginning of his turn,
Oh yeah.
it takes
Go ahead and do it.
damage. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 6 damage.
Ooh, okay. Still up, but it's not looking good.
Oof. I should have thought of this earlier when Nami was being eaten. If I teleport this thing, it would just drop me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't, yeah, you wouldn't teleport with it.
Yeah, I will cast Vortex Warp on this thing. Let's see, he is usually within range. Yeah, I'm just going to attempt to Vortex Warp this thing just 90 feet away to our right.
Okay.
It will need to make a con save of 15 or higher.
And it only got a 14.
Oof, yeah, so now it's teleported away.
You said 90 feet?
Amazing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's like off the map here. You know, I think we're gonna call that a victory because it is gonna count its losses. It's gonna be blink somewhere it doesn't see any prey, go under the snow and try and find something else to eat. So
Incredible.
because it has literally 3 HP left.
Ooh. Wow.
And with that, I'll go ahead and end our combat here.
Does Torsten or Grief look more worse off?
I'm at 19 out of 66.
I'm at 33.
Okay.
So,
Yep,
good.
definitely. Like Finn assesses real quick and then slides over to Torsten. Touches Torsten on the shoulder and says, was that you? Good job sending it away.
Yeah.
And gonna drop a not a healing word, the other one.
Cure wounds.
Cure wound. Yeah, that's the one. Dropping a cure wounds. Hey, all right. That was take some 7 health back.
All right. Yeah, Torsten will just clap Fenn on the shoulder. Thank you. Nice work there.
Okay. Bear, is that typical for the creatures around here?
I've I've only seen one or two. I mean, you see their trails sometimes, but you don't run into one out in the open like this very often. Um, Usually we're at speed. I I wonder if I wonder if the dog sensed like a tunnel or something that we would have fell into.
Hmm. Uh, it's a very good question. Finn's gonna investigate real quick to make sure there isn't a tunnel we're gonna fall into if we keep going forward.
Yeah, you saw kind of the direction it came from, and like the snow is kind of like partially collapsed in places. Um, but otherwise it seems go ahead and give me a survival check. This is very
Okay.
much like nature or survival.
Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna go well though. Um, oh, I got a +4 on survival, so that's 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know more mountains and caves and things, not
It's
so
true.
much snow.
Yeah,
um
yes, I can see the dangers everywhere.
Bear actually comes and follows you, and like he points over there. He's like, it's over there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
And you
Yeah.
see like where the like you can see like the snow has been like melted into like an icy sheet and then you can see through. um
Hmm.
those things use fire within them to melt the snow and tunnel underneath without being seen by their prey.
Hmm. Interesting. That seems okay. So we should probably keep a better eye out as we continue forward then. Uh,
Luckily they're solitary hunters, so there shouldn't be more around.
oh, that's good.
My God, could you imagine? No.
A whole pack of them, no one would survive.
They burn.
Terrifying.
Yeah, just don't. I didn't have time to warn you not to get its blood on
Uh,
you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
learned that very intimately.
Though, if you need to melt out a home, its blood is perfect for that. A temporary shelter in the snow.
Oh,
Hmm. Good to know. Good to know.
Stays warm for hours.
Grief, you probably want to get that off of you as soon as you can. By the way, you're kind of covered in that.
Yeah.
He says, I think we should maybe just set up camp here, and as it likely won't come back.
Just gonna roll around in the snow.
It sizzles as you lay in it.
I
sounds
imagine
rock and
it's like
roll.
Ruby from Steven Universe, go like walking in the pool or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think with that we will end our session for tonight. So
Woo.
Sweet. Narrowly avoided death saves.
narrowly,
Ooh.
because I mean, Bear told you to get a boon from the witch, and now you know why.
The mountains are dark and full of terrors.
Apparently.
Yep. Yeah, so I love this game. I'm glad we're back at it. Um Next time is going to probably be some important stuff as you approach Winter's Keep. Yeah, so I guess we should remind our audience who you are. Start with you, Silver.
Hi, everybody. I am Silver_Bulette here on Twitch as well as over on YouTube. On Twitch, every other Monday, ostensibly at 8:30 p.m. Pacific, we do Capes and Caverns, which is my superhero overlay of Dungeons and Dragons. If you want to catch us, like I said, 8:30 p.m. every other Monday, possibly tomorrow. We'll see. Also, you can find the back catalog of all Capes and Caverns over on the Silver_Bulette YouTube channel if you head over there. We've got a full season 1 as well as I think we're about halfway through season 2 right now. We'll see. And then I also can be found at All the Web's a Stage, which is a short play podcast that I host. And we're working on some new content for that right now. That's me.
All right, Levi.
Hello, I am Levi at LeviPhips97 on Twitter and at Like the Jeans at bluesky.social. You can also find some design stuff of mine at Levi_Phips.itch.io. You get some interstitial playbooks, you get some Monster Hearts playbooks, and a couple of original things. That is all I've got going on right now, other than right here.
Awesome. Tara.
Hello. I don't really socialize on the internet that much, but you can find me here. And yeah.
We appreciate having you here. Jaden.
Hey everyone, I'm Soliloquy Jaden. You can find me everywhere online as Fat Sapphic Bro. I mostly hang out on TikTok and make a variety of content, so feel free to follow me. As for streaming, I'm here on Twitch most Sundays, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. for this game, most Mondays, 5 to 7 p.m., Tuesdays, 6 to 9 p.m., Wednesdays, 2 to 5 p.m., all PST. It was all in the announcements, so I just give you the little abridged version now.
Awesome. And I'm Archangelic. You can find me here Sunday nights, 7:30 Pacific, running this game for these wonderful folks here. Thank you, wonderful folks. You can also find many links for me on my website, archangelic.space. I'm also breaking into professional GMing on startplaying.games. If you're interested in having me GM a game for you, check me out, startplaying.games/GM/archangelic. Same username is on the screen here. If you've missed any of our games, you can check them out on YouTube. The link has been in the chat and it's also in our channel description. We also have a podcast version of this game. You can search up Era of the Dragons or Lantern Light Adventures wherever you find good podcasts. We are about to go into our after show, which is hosted on our Patreon. Our Patreon will always have our after show free. But if you want to support us, that is the place to go. We appreciate any support you want to give us. And lastly, thank you, Polygeist, for helping us stream this show. We all appreciate you. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you all again for tuning in. We love you, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, y'all.